So today I wanted to talk about something a bit more real. I just recently turned 21, in that I took a couple of days and I composed a list of 21 things that I've learned within 21 years of my current life. These all come from personal experience. Some of these things I will expand on, and some of them I just don't really want to talk about yet. And if I think of anything else, it's just gonna have to wait until I'm 30. If your job is making you miserable, you need to leave. Because if you got very sick and died tomorrow, they would have you replaced by lunchtime. That goes for everything. Your relationship, your school, your job. Remaining somewhere where you're miserable gets you nowhere closer to the life that you want to live. There's no need to remain somewhere where not only are you stagnant, but it's holding you back. You can always start over. Always. You don't have to have it all figured out at any given time, ever. I would stress myself out so much, feeling like I wasn't grounded and that I wasn't making the right decisions, or I wasn't in the right place in life. You have to remember that no good decision was ever made in a time of stress, and that you are doing the best that you can with what you were given. Everything happens for a reason. You don't see it now, but if you look back on the way that your life played out, I'd say you're in pretty good shape. We as people can handle a lot more than I think we believe we can. Learning how to save money is an underappreciated art. Budget at your first job so that it becomes second nature at your second. Destroy the idea that you have to be constantly grinding and making money in order to be successful. Alright, real talk for a second. When I quit my last job, I survived off babysitting and doing odd jobs alone for almost a year now, and I still had enough money to pay my bills. More importantly, I had enough time to focus on what I was passionate about, enroll in school, start up my YouTube channel, and do all of these things that I wouldn't have been able to do had I been in the mindset of numbers and money and how much time I was putting in. You have to focus on what's most important. The hustle doesn't mean making the most money. The hustle is about how much time you put into the things that matter the most to you and working hard to build the life that you've always wanted. Find out what you like and what you're good at, and which one of those things falls into both categories. When I was younger, one of the decisions that confused me the most was what I was going to do for the rest of my life. I had all of these things swimming through my head, things that I enjoyed doing and could see as a career path for me, and that manifested itself into a ton of stress and uncertainty. When I graduated high school, attended a private college, and studied 5,000 different things. I had one class on this and one class on that and something for a completely different major. I realized all that it was doing was racking up a bunch of unnecessary debt. So I left college, really honed in on myself, on what mattered to me, what was I most passionate about. Through that, I learned about my love for aesthetics. Not only am I now building myself a career with that, but I have created a hobby that I really enjoy doing and combines my love for editing and film and being creative. I graduated high school at 17, and everyone in my graduating class is now on their final year of college. But just because that's happening doesn't mean stuff isn't happening with you. It's better to take a step back than to get caught up, end up down a path that has no happiness for you at the end. Whatever it is will come to you, I promise. Say yes to the things that scare you once in a while, because you might actually have fun. And if you don't, that's okay, then you'll know for next time. Opportunities present themselves to you. Don't ignore that. This is one of my favorites. Do not worry about what others are doing. You're wasting your time. Jealousy is just a reflection of our own insecurities. The more time you spend focusing on yourself, the less time you will spend being consumed by drama or bothered by other people. Comparison is infinite, and if you do that, you will never be happy. take on a more mature mindset and just let it go. There is no love if there is no respect. I used to truly believe that if I wasn't in a relationship, I was worthless. I couldn't find my identity. I had no respect for myself, so in turn, I allowed them to disrespect me. In hindsight, there were so many relationships that I was worth so much more without them. And I just think about all the things that I could have accomplished had I not been consumed by this other person. It was never just me. It was always me and someone else. Just too much. Understand right now that you are too good for him. And you know, go on with your life. You can be too good for someone and still be with them. All jokes aside, you have a choice with who you want to be with. So make sure that choice is extremely smart. When you are being abused, lied to, and cheated on, and all of these things, you are being disrespected. And you need to love yourself enough to walk away the first time. Take your education seriously, especially if you're paying for it. Boys are idiots. Every single one of them. Expect a little, give a lot. That was said by Mario Tricoci, who founded the school that I'm attending. Be on time for everything as much as you can help it. Show up for the things you promised you would. Reliability is extremely respected. Drugs can and will ruin your entire life. Clutter within your home is only hurting you. Once you're gone from this world, all of this stuff won't even matter. Keep only the things you need and what truly means the most to you. The company you keep can really affect who you are. Make sure that your friends are people that you are proud of. Meditation is a really powerful thing. Try it, not just once. Try it over and over and over and see if it's something that is beneficial to you. Once in a while, you should do something for the sole reason of wanting to. Number 19. When you go to get your third tattoo, make sure it's not the dumbest one you've ever got. Oh my god, it's not even on my hand. Wow. What others think of you is none of your business, unless it's constructive or kind, because who doesn't like a compliment? Step back and appreciate the things you've done and the steps you've taken to become a better person. I dare you to write down your highest achievements on a piece of paper. Even if you think they're stupid, having them written down in front of you brings so much positivity into a world of negativity. In the end, am I really qualified to give you this type of advice? I mean, that's up to you. All I've done is live the life that I have and tried to come out a little bit stronger. You are just as qualified to give advice based on the life that you have lived. I'm extremely starving, so I'm gonna see what food we have, and then I'm gonna edit this video. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye.